Alright, now we are going to discuss about Thanksgiving. For the first question, there are diverse cultural perspectives on Thanksgiving, and not all communities view the holiday in the same way. For the first example, from a historical perspective, Thanksgiving is often associated with the Pilgrims, who were English colonists who settled in Plymouth, Massachusetts in the early 17th century. According to popular narrative, the Pilgrims held a feast with the Wampanoag tribal to celebrate a successful harvest. And then, for many Native American communities, Thanksgiving is a day of mourning and not celebration. The National Day of Mourning, which some Native American communities observe on Thanksgiving Day, is a time to remember the history of colonization and to honor the resilience of indigenous peoples. And then, in addition to the Native American perspective, there are also diverse cultural perspectives on Thanksgiving in the United States. For for some communities, Thanksgiving is a time to celebrate family and community and to express gratitude for the blessing of the past year. But in Indonesia ada juga beberapa yang merayakan tradisi lokal yang serupa, misalnya in Jawa Barat, Serentahun yang diadakan setiap kali tiba waktunya musim panen, dan juga Ngampung di Bali yang dimana dirayakan pada saat panen padi. And then for the second question about the implication, Native Americans say that Thanksgiving is a day of mourning for war, slavery, and injustice. Whereas the colony's history says that Thanksgiving is a celebration, Thanksgiving for the harvest by living in peace and sharing between native and settlers. However, the ethnical impact has to do with the way Native American history is represented. When celebrating the harvest, this narrative often ignores the suffering and experience of the indigenous population, which was impacted by colonialism and the loss of their culture. In the context of modern celebration, it is important to understand and consider indigenous perspective and impacts. So, what do you think about the question for number three?
In my opinion, based on paper about Thanksgiving, uh, evaluate the difference between comparison Thanksgiving celebration and its historic origins. I think in the third question, it is 2 points. The first point is uh, for evaluate with in the difference between contemporary Thanksgiving is about this practice between contemporary Thanksgiving celebrate and their historical origin ever evidence. So here, in unity typical, in photo family dinners, paradise, and football games. On other hand, other history roots Thanksgiving are tied to celebrate by English stars in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1621. In the second question is discuss whether the modern day date observance aligns with the original intent of the holiday and how social change have influenced its traditional over time. My opinion is the relevance of modern day ceremonies, the origins purpose is apart. Contemporary Thanksgiving celebration in the United States still mirror their origins intent, which is to express gratitude for the first harvest and the friendship between sellers and indigenous tribes. However, people give thanks for the blessing and good fortune in their life. So, in conclusion, here is compor- contemporary Thanksgiving celebration is the unique state exhibit significant displays from their historic origins, while the celebrations still reflect their original purpose, expressed whether for the first have and their friendship between settlers and indigenous tribes. They have evolved and changed due to such shift. Thanksgiving traditional now and contests a broader range of active, relevant culture and their change over time. Next question is about mm, take alternative narrative or celebration for Thanksgiving from the to consider how to lessen the holiday to be more exclusive love. So, in my opinion for this question, to find a narrative or an alternative Thanksgiving celebration that is more exclusive, culturally sensitive, and preparation differs the perspective. We can draw inspiration from the origin uh, of traditional ceremonies from around the world. For example, the China New Year celebration, rich in traditional and cultural symbolism, offer a well of inspiration. The Chinese New Year's include various activities such as cleaning house, entertainment events, exhibitions, visiting relatives who also create the association. In addition, the celebrates incorporates traditional like hanging lanterns, fireworks, lion dance, fire fiction, and the grand family feast. So, in conclusion, is uh, for this question, the alternative narrative or celebration for Thanksgiving can be constructed by drawing inspiration from various cultures, rich global traditional, by exporting elements from celebration like Chinese New Year, Najusu in Japan, Chuseok in Korean, Thai Pongal in India, and so on. That's all for me.
Alright. So Ritzy, what do you think about question number 5?
Okay, in my opinion, yeah, about the fifth question is the question is create plans for community and engagement related to Thanksgiving and challenge them to design project or initiatives that promotes awareness, education, or support for indigenous communities or other marginalized groups during the holiday season. So, in my opinion, yeah, here is a community engagement plan related to Thanksgiving celebration in American. So, while while fostering empathy and understanding within their community is uh, for for the first host a community event that educates people about the history and culture of indigenous people. Could include a presentation by a local indigenous leader, a film screening, or a cultural performance. And the second is organizes a food drive or fundraiser to support a local organization that serve marginalized communities, such as a food bank or homeless shelter. And the third, encourage people to learn about the history of Thanksgiving and its impact on indigenous people. This could include reading books or articles watching documentaries, or attending a lecture. And the fourth is host a community potluck where people are encouraged to bring dishes that reflect their own cultural heritage. Dishes can help promote understanding and appreciation for different cultures. And the fifth, organize a volunteer day where people can help out at a local organization that serve marginalized communities. This could include serving meals at a soup kitchen, helping out a homeless shelter, or volunteering at a community center. And the last is encourage people to learn about and support indigenous owned business in their community. So this is could include shopping at a local markets or attending cultural events. So by implementing these initiatives, people can promote awareness, education, and support for indigenous people and other marginalized groups during the holiday season while fostering empathy and understanding within their community. So, for the this question, just only that, then I give my opinion.
That's all our discussion today. And thank you for your support and for your opinion